Trump's administration's executive order on digital assets a significant shift in U.S. cryptocurrency policy. Another gradual step to the MOTB. First of all, I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops here at Great Millstone who rule and who teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully let. To the Akim out there in the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice, as the scriptures ordain you to do so. I want to say shalom to you mighty brothers as well. Continue to fight the good fight of faith. Also, continue to spread the good news, which is the gospel spread across the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you mighty brothers, man. Shalom to the Aqua, the sisters out there listening and learning in silence. Reverencing your husbands if you have one. Seeing you too have to fight the good fight of faith to stay in order under subjection of your husbands to the best of your ability. You know, in a time where it's not popular to do so, man. All right. Saying that these times are going to get more perilous, more dangerous. All right. And in these perilous and dangerous times, the Lord's going to heat up the trouble, man. You know, and He's going to make a man more precious than fine gold in these perilous times. Okay. When you go into that word precious, it goes into valuable, man. Which means we're going to be the true high value men upon the face of the earth. Lord willing, we be those men. Okay, when the tables turn and the momentum shifts. Okay, and the true value would be wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It's like and fear of the Lord. You know, and above all, having faith in Yahweh Shai, the world ignorant because God and Jesus Christ. Okay, this particular video, the inspiration was watching the elder Yashua Wamba. You know, and he was going into, pretty much playing a video about how Trump was pretty much signed an executive order, you know, into making that digital currency, pretty much, the standard payment on how things were going to be, money was going to be moved pretty much digitally, man. Okay, to where they're doing away with, cash, checks, paper checks, paper balances, operating on that paper system, is pretty much going to be ancient, you know, where everything is going to be now digitized, you know, digitally. All right, all pretty much payments and records, and data will be digital now, man. Okay, and this is just another gradual step, like we always like to bring out here at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles, elders, and bishops of it. You know, we like to bring this out all the time because this is where it's going, man. Okay, and we could tell through it's going where the way it's going, man. All right, because of prophecy, man. Okay, Revelation 13 and 16. All these are gradual steps towards the mark, the MOTB, man. All right, where he's gonna cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that charagma, that MARK, all right, in their right hands or in their foreheads, man, or anywhere on their body, anywhere on their body, man, but specifically their right hands or their foreheads because that's what generates the most heat, to where the most energy, goes, to where it's going to be active, actively operating, in those places, man. But when you see in movies like Manchurian Candidate, it was actually in his back, on his shoulder, you know. So they can put this thing anywhere, man. So yeah, man, it's just that step, man, and what they're doing, is implementing this system in to be able to further, their divisive plan. Slocky. Going out here on my morning walk. Sun ain't out, but it feel good, you know. So I'm just going out while I get a chance to, and and do the Lord's work. But anyway, as you can see, Trump is a part is going to be a part of, implementing this system. All right, and by implementing this system, man, hey, man, eventually, man, you're gonna see, the whole world, on this digital currency, and operating. You see what I'm saying? Digitally. Okay. And we here. Hey, Great Millstone, man. Guess what, man? We've been pushing this thing, starting with the apostles and elders and bishops. You know what I'm saying? On down to the last man that just came in, man. We've been pushing this thing, man, through the spirit, you know, for a while now, man. So, hey, hey, what the elder Yashua was saying, man. Hey, somebody's lying, man. Somebody's somebody's lying out here, man. And in the end, what the Habakkuk chapter 2 says what? Habakkuk chapter 2. All right, verse. Uh, I guess I'll start at 1. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. He says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it, man. That's what we're doing now through the Spirit, man. We're reading, this prophecy of the MOTB, Revelations 13 and 16. All right. And guess what, man? We're understanding because it's being made plain. The elders and the apostles, the bishops have made it plain upon tables. You know what I'm saying? To be able to actually see this vision and see this prophecy. You know, which the same vision that John had on the Isle of Patmos, man. He couldn't really, break it down like you see what I'm saying. The apostles and elders and bishops are breaking it down now, okay, but he broke it down good enough for the time that he was in, and notice on what was going to be happening and who the devil, who was going to be in charge at the time, what I'm saying, what was going to implement, man. Okay, so with that, what I mean, hey, hey, we see it, man. They've made it very plain, that we can understand this thing. Okay, it says, verse 3, Habakkuk 2 and 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. And that vision, that the Apostle John, all right, on the Isle of Patmos had, we're breaking it down through the Spirit. We truly believe, through the Spirit that it's that MOTB, man, through the RFID implementation that they're trying to do, digitally, and eventually they're gonna cause, you see what I'm saying, this thing to be forced within you, man. All right, as small as a grain of rice, man. All right, that MOTB, man, that RFID, microchip, man. Okay, this is what he was seeing, man. Okay, and now what we're reading to you, okay, is a gradual step towards it, man. Okay, and eventually this devil is gonna force, through his unrighteous decrees. All right, he's gonna force, these things upon us, man. He's gonna cause it to where, the whole world is gonna be, forced to take this thing because without this thing, we're not gonna be able to buy and sell. Okay, you're not gonna be able to buy and sell. All right, you're not gonna be able to purchase certain items. You know, when you go to the, I mean, and that's setting it up now. What you call it? Whole Foods has, a palm payment. You know what I'm saying? A palm payment, way of paying, way of payment already. You know, and if you look at Sweden, you take a time out for yourself and look at Sweden. Sweden, is a model for this digital payment. The RFID, implementation. They are already implementing this right there, man. Sweden has went totally digital, man. You know, and that's coming. And there's no coincidence Sweden just, you know, told their subjects pretty much to prepare for, you know, some type of attack, you know, from another nation, man. You know, so they setting this thing up, man. You know what I mean? They setting this thing up and they moving fast. Why? You know, because this devil's coming down with great wrath. Revelations 12 and 12. This devil is coming down with great wrath. Why? Because he knew he got a short time to live, man. Okay, so this thing is gradually but fastly. All right, that's a word, fastly. you know, uh, being implemented, man. Okay, so hey, like Elder Yashua said, man, somebody's lying, man. Okay, somebody's lying to you, man. Okay, it's either the RFID, all right, either that's the MOTB, the mark of the B, or it's not, man. You know what I mean? And through the spirit, through secular, news, and through secular, world news, and hey, we see it through the spirit, man. It's very plain upon tables, man. Okay, it's very plain. Let's get this word plain right quick. I don't want to get too far off the subject because I don't want to make this thing too long. Let's see what it just say. Okay, it's smooth, it's flat. Okay, it's even, it's level. To spread, explicit. It's very clear. You see that? It's evident. That's the point. It's very evident. It's very simple. And through the spirit, if you have the Holy Spirit, dwelling within you, then you're gonna be able to see these things, man. You have eyes to see, spiritual eyes to see, okay, and ears to hear, and understand what's being, you know, uh, translated through you through the Spirit, man. Okay, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna read some of this thing. Like I said, it's Trump's administration's executive order on digital assets. All right, all your IRAs, 401ks, your CDs, all your investments, whatever it is, all that they're making everything digital now. Okay, you know things that you know uh, they were handling through paper. Guess what? It's going to be digitized, man. Digitized. It's lucky. Okay. So let's read some of this right quick. Trump's administration's executive order on digital assets, a significant shift in U.S. crypto policy. All right. On January 23rd, 2025, President Trump issued an executive order. It says titled Strengthening America Leadership, all right, in digital financial technology, man. Okay. And we understand that this dark, this dark person, called Elon, Elon, who we talking about, all right, is his right hand man. It's supposed to be the vice president, but it seems like Elon is pretty much the president himself, you know. But anyway, he's just got all this, I guess over 500 something $1 billion, you know what I'm saying, to for the AI infrastructure, okay, and through that AI infrastructure, you know, so like it through that AI infrastructure, he's going to issue in, because this is how they're going to set up all these things. They're using AI as a policing tool, you know, as a policing tool, to go into these the DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, to pretty much, so they say, you know, um, watch over the people's money, the government's money. They're saying that, the left wing, which is the Democrats, were going in, getting money, sending money to other places, pretty much greasing their palms and handling the government's money, poorly. You know, it really there was two horns speaking as a lamb. Pretty much two governments that's on the same two wings that's on the same bird. Like Elder Yashwamba said, man, hey, going in the same direction, man. Okay, that's that good cop, bad cop idea. To where the good cop comes in, you know, and it's like the bad cops go, has a criminal. You see what I'm saying? And that bad cop is acting so bad, you know what I'm saying, poorly, you know, You know what I mean? That when the good cop comes in, and kind of soothes them out, but both good cop and bad cop is really, on the same agenda of, trying to put that criminal behind bars, man. And that's the idea, of America. The idea of America is through their democratic and democratic and Republican, state of mind, that left-right paradigm, you know, that left wing, that right wing, you know, guess what, man? Really, they're working for the same team, all right, and they're working in the same. Damn, this big ass bird. That's got to be a hawk. Oh, that's beautiful. And that's the benefits of coming out walking early, man. You see nature, work at its best, man. But that's beautiful, man. Yeah, you can see that. That's beautiful. And he looked like he praying on this squirrel. But I don't want to digress. That's just beautiful to see. But anyway, that left white paradigm, all right, left wing, right wing paradigm, but really, it's the same wings, so two different wings. It's like the same wings on two different sides of the bird, man. And that bird, when you see that bird fly, that's spirit. That's the spirit. That's the bird. That's the spirit, man. We're just talking about that bird. I seen the bird, and he's praying on his prey. You know what I'm saying? That's the spirit, though. And guess what, man? They're going in the same direction, man. Hey, it's to get, their prey, man. Okay, which is the American people. Okay, that's it, man. They're working for the same team, man. You know, Democratic, Republican, man. All right, and that's it, man. Hey, excuse the wind as well too. You know, but they're working for the same team, man. Okay, so don't let them deceive you. By them saying, "Oh, making America great again," but because they're really, pushing magic on you, man. Okay, that magic, they're implementing, trickery and deceit on you, man. Because when you go to making America great again, man, or MAGA, man, those are buzzwords of magic, being a magician. Let's prove that right quick. Salakia. I know I'm going all the way through this thing, but so right here, as you can see, I took a picture of it. It says, "What does MAGA mean?" It says what? MAGA in Latin means magic, magical, witch. All right. MAGA in Italian means sorceress or witch. MAGA in Spanish, magician or wizard. All right, or illusionist. Amen. And they're saying, Trump is a high level sorcerer, man, magician, man. High level. He's very high, in that witchcraft, man. Okay, and he's the perfect candidate, to push, this perplexity, within America, man. Okay, a state of distress and confusion, man. Okay, and this is what this devil is doing, man. All right, and we're seeing it, and we're bringing that and pulling down the strongholds, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shai. All right, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ and God, or God and Jesus Christ. Guess what, man? We're seeing right through this devil, man. Okay, and this is what we're doing now is we're reporting to you what this devil is doing. So what? You won't be ignorant of Satan's devices, and you can prepare and brace, spiritually and mentally for what's to come. Okay, so this make America great again. That MAGA is pretty much that pushing sorcery and witchcraft, among the people, man. Okay, so you got to get prepared, man, spiritually, man, for what this devil is implementing, man. And he's going to come down as that cruel Lord. And Isaiah chapter 19 speaks about that cruel Lord, man. He's going to come down on you, man. And when you least expect it, man. Okay? And that's how a serpent operates, man. That serpent, before you know it, man, that serpent, you're in that serpent's jaws, and you got venom all in your body. All right, because why? You wasn't watching. All right, you wasn't watching for that serpent, man, that crept up on you, man. Okay, and this is what we bringing out to you through the spirit, man. All right, we're giving you prophecy and what this devil is implementing, man. Okay, but as you can see, man, that MAGA, that's magic, man. It's witchcraft. Okay, high level, on a high level, man. And through their demonocracy, all right, democracy, all right, through their demonocracy, through their democracy, all right, they're actually pushing this witchcraft upon the people, man. All right, but those that have eyes to see, they can see through this thing, man. You know, and we're not playing the game, man. The elect are not playing the game, man. Okay, that's it, man. I don't want to digress too far. All right, let's push this thing out. It says on January 23rd, 2025, President Trump issued an executive order titled "Strengthening American Leadership in Digital Financial Technology," man, aimed at supporting the responsible growth and use of digital assets, blockchain technology, and related technologies across all sectors of the economy. This executive order marks a significant departure from prior federal policies that were viewed as restrictive to the crypto and blockchain industries. It revokes Executive Order 14067, all right, ensuring responsible development of digital assets. Okay, it said and rescinds, okay, prior Treasury policies emphasizing regulatory clarity, financial exclusivity. I said it said and the protection of blockchain-based activities. Man, what is blockchain? We're gonna see it right here. Pull it up. You know, we proving almost all things, man. It's a system in which a record or transactions, especially those made in cryptocurrency, is maintained across computers, all right, that are linked in a peer-to-peer network, man. All right, through this digital assets, man. And this is what the government efficiency, the Department of the Government Deficiency, the DOGE, okay? This is what they're doing, man. This is what they setting up, man. A digital currency across the whole earth, man. All right? Across the whole earth. And as you can see, it says it's a record, man. Well, man, it says it's a Slovakia policies that were viewed restricted. Uh, aim supporting responsible growth, digital assets, blockchain technology, across the sectors of the economy. Marks a significant departure of federal policies. Slovakia. Mm-hmm. Damn. Let me read it again. It says on January 23rd, 2025. Okay, it says President Trump issued an executive order, Slovakia, uh, titled "Strengthening American Leadership in Digital Financial Technologies," aimed at supporting the responsible growth and use of digital assets, blockchain, okay, technologies, and use of digital assets, blockchain technology, it said, and relating technologies across all sectors of the economy. It says the executive order marks a significant departure from prior federal policies. All right. It says that were viewed as restrictive to the crypto and blockchain industries. It revokes Executive Order 14067, ensuring responsible development of digital assets, and rescinds prior treasury policies emphasizing uh, uh, regulatory clarity, financial exclusivity, and the protection of blockchain-based activities. It says this shift in policy is likely to have major implications for business, financial institutions, and investors. All right. It says Carlton Fields will provide a more detailed analysis of key provisions of the executive order in the coming weeks. It said, in the meantime, here are some important legal and business implications, man. All right. It says, uh, da, 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 you know, it's just giving certain, strategies or whatever on how they're gonna try to implement this thing or whatever it may be, man. But All this is, due to those records, it's going to be recorded digitally, man. Okay? All these things are going to be recorded digitally to where they're going to have access, you know, to everything you do, man. Through the data, man. It's going to be recorded digitally, man. And this is what this devil is trying to do, man. He's trying to trace and track your footprints, you know, and your footsteps. You see what I'm saying? To be able to know what you're bringing in and what you bringing out, taking out. Okay. Man, that's pretty much it. So you can see this for yourself. This is from Carlton Fields. I got this, you know, from this. It was a word that I wanted to look at, but it'll probably come back to me, you know. But like I said, through that policy, this is how they're going to implement, through their regulatory policies, man. They're going to try to regulate, your assets, man, and regulate your money, man. Okay, which is all streams and rivers leading to the MOTB, man. Slovakia. Okay, it says okay, where's compliance considerations clarity creating uncertain bits, but you can read it for yourself. You know, uh, let me see. As a regular agency is required to submit recommendations 60 days. All right, so this thing is moving fast, man. Okay, this thing is moving fast, man. Okay, before you know it, man. Before you know it, man. Guess what, man? They're gonna be lining people up. You see what I'm saying? In lines, just like the 2020, situation with the OVK. The OVK, I'm speaking in code, and through the spirit, you can, receive what I'm saying. The OVK, they had stations. You see what I'm saying? And people were lined up in droves, man. Trying to get that OVK Ache, you know, that OVK. I'm speaking pig Latin, you know. They were lining up for those things, man. Okay. So with that being said, man, it's gonna be the same. They're gonna implement that the same way, man. And if it's not for that MOTB, man, then guess what? Hey, man, you're not gonna be able to buy and sell, man. Okay? You're not gonna be able to buy and sell with this thing, man. Let me see if it was in one of these that I looked at. Uh, mm-mm. Yeah. Uh, yeah. It's saying defending against financial fraud and improper payments. This is a fact sheet. Okay, President DJ Trump modernizes payments to and from America's bank accounts. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be, hey, your bank account, hey, they gonna seize all, hey, yeah, you see that coming, man, through the spirit. We see that coming, man. They're gonna seize a lot of these bank accounts, man. All right, to a lot of these banks is really all these banks. They're on board with this MOTB system as well too. You know, so don't think that your banks is all for you. They come in and be, it's not the people that's actually working now, but it's the corporates. It's the ones who's running the banks. You know, it's those elites, man. Okay, it's the J.P. Morgans. It's the what's that motherfucker name? Man, I forget his name. Oh my God. He owned the Pilot Travel Centers. Now, not Illy Kill Gates. Uh, man, I forget his name. But it's those elites, man. It'll come back to me. It's those elites, man. That's implementing this thing, man. You know, they all on board, man. Okay, so let Satan get advantage of you, man. You're not ignorant of his devices, man. We're reading to you, and making it plain right here on what they're trying to implement, man. Okay, phasing out paper checks. It says today, President DJ Trump signed an executive order to modernize how the government handles money. It says switching from old-fashioned paper-based payments to fast, secure electronic payments. It says the order mandates that effective September 30th, 2025, the federal government will cease issuing paper checks for all disbursements. It said including intergovernmental payments, benefits, vendor payments, and tax refunds, man. So all that's gonna go digital, man. You know, you ain't gonna get no W-2. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they're gonna force these jobs, whatever your job, they're gonna force them to get on board as well too. You know, because you got a lot of these jobs that's independent. You know, you got independent businesses, whatever, man. Hey, they're not going for that no more, man. All right. A lot of these independent jobs are still on that paper. You know, that paper base. Yeah, they give you a choice. You know, if you want, direct deposit and things like that, but you still get what you call that, pretty much a paper check. To kind of track your earnings or track what you've made, during the year and things like that through the W-2s and all that shit, man. All right. But now they're doing this thing digitally now, man. All right. It says all executive departments and agencies must transition to modern electronic funds transfers, man. Right? The EFT. It says methods are direct deposit, debit cards, credit cards, payments, digital wallets, and real-time transfers, man. Payments made to the federal government, such as fees, fines, loans, and taxes, it said must also be processed electronically. It says where permissible under existing law. Okay, this is going on. It says the executive order does not establish a central bank digital currency or CBDC. Okay, okay. So you see these things, man, slowly implementing. Okay, and everybody's on board, man. They gonna get it to the point where everybody's on board, man. Okay, with this thing. Okay, maintaining physical. It says right here. It says check fraud. Check fraud is becoming more common with banks issuing about 680,000 reports of check fraud in 2022. Nearly double the number from 2021. You know these devils is doing that. Hey, you see how Elon Musk is going into these, in the DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, and he's going into a lot of these accounts. He's pretty much invading the privacy, the financial privacy of the American people. Okay, the way he got access, you know, over everything, man. Okay, and this is what they're implementing through their AI infrastructure, man. Okay, so yeah, man. Hey, this thing is going down, man. Okay, this thing is really going down, man. It ain't nothing pretty much, you know. It ain't nothing pretty much. People gonna do with it, man. Okay, so hey, you gotta prepare for this thing, man. All right. Let me see. Slocky, bear with me. Uh-uh. That's this right here. That's something right here. No, I ain't gonna go into that. Gonna get the point though. Oh, Jim's man, I could have sworn it was something else. It went into like record. I think it was in here, man. Bear with me, Slocky. Hey, man, you get the point, man. It was a word that I wanted to. It was a word that I wanted to see, but
I guess it's not on here, so I ain't even gonna push the envelope, because you pretty much get the point. Let's go to book day right quick. All right, Daniel chapter 8. This is like, Daniel chapter 8, because, we in that, you know, we in the situation, man, in the end, and the prophet Daniel, prophesied that, towards the end, hey, guess what, man? Hey, Rome, was going to be revived. All right, and guess what, man? He's going to, start implementing these policies. Because what was done, then. I mean, then, hey, guess what is done now? You know, and guess what, man? They have the technology right now, to be able to, implement, certain things. Okay, that they couldn't implement, back then. Okay, right. Well, so this is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. It says, "And through their policy also he shall cause craft, which is trickery, deceit." All right, what we do, that MAGA shit, that MAGA, that magician. Okay, that high levels of sorcery, man. Through his policies, he also shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. It says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace, all right, shall destroy many, man. All right, and that's what the scriptures say, man. Hey, when they say peace and safety, then what? The sudden destruction, man. All right. So this is what they're trying to offer you, man. They're trying to offer you. Oh well, I'm trying to look out for you. I'm trying to bring peace. I'm trying to, cut down fraud. The government is the fraud. Hey man, since I know, man, government business. They always. You see what I'm saying? Look out for the government, man. The government was never, you know, it's never really for the people, man. Okay, the government and their affairs, man, was to govern, the government affairs, man. Okay, and the people, which is the sheeple, man, really, they just get the, the back end of it, man. You know. So, hey, man, listen, man, don't let these devils, trick you, you know, from your position, man. Okay. Don't let no man take your crown and trick you, into receiving this MARK, man. Okay. It says, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many, man. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken, all right, without him, man. Okay, and that's ultimately what's gonna happen, man. He gonna try to, do all this, man, and fight against the Lord, man. The Lord, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's gonna bring that sudden destruction upon this devil, man. Okay, let's go to the book of Revelations, right quick. Like I said, man, everything is going digitized, man. All right, this Revelation, all right. It's like 13 and 16, and he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive an MARK in the right hands or in their foreheads, man. All right, you go into that word. Starting to rain. Yep, MARK, Haragma, right?
Strong's G 5480. Charagba. Charagba.
Right, a stamp, an imprinted mark. It's going to be an implementation, man, an implanted device that they're going to try to, implement onto you, man. All right. When you go into the root, it goes into Karax.
Strong's G 5482. Charax.
Yeah. To
Charax.
sharpen to a point, that's going to be how they're through the syringe, how they're going to try to implement, that device into you, man. That sharp palisade or stake device that they're going to try to implement into you, man. Okay, when you go more deeper into the root, you're going to go into grapho.
Strong's G 1125. Grapho.
Hmm.
Grapho.
Yep. So the point that I wanted to make was here in uh, B. under 2 and B, it says to commit to writing. It says things not to be forgotten. Okay, and that's through that digitize, implementation. This is what they're gonna do, man. They're trying to track, trace, and monitor all your affairs, man. Your medical history, your medical data, that's your financial data. All right. When you fuck, when you eat, when you go to the grocery store, all these things, man. This every if you've been seeing everything, man, has been a gradual step towards, you know, the MOTB, man. Okay. It says write down. This is the point I wanted to make. Record, man, on record, man. Okay. And that record, man, goes into, hey, pretty much that evidence, having evidence of you being a part of that system, man. You being a part of, so hey, that's why it's gonna cause all, both small and great, man. Okay, rich and poor, free and bond, man, to receive it, man. Okay, and then pretty much this is gonna be a badge of servitude, man, of ownership, man. Okay, and those through the spirit, man, are not gonna bow to neither Baal, man, are not gonna submit to this devil, man. It says a thing constituting a place or evidence about the past, especially an account kept in writing or something, kept in writing or some other permanence like a form, man. Okay, so this is gonna be in the course records, man. Okay, and the final proceedings is to have you as a fucking slave, man. Okay, so yeah, man, this is what's going down, you know. Hey, through the spirit, we're bringing out and we're coming, making it plain upon tables, and give you the information, give you the warning. All right. So ultimately, you won't fall for this devil's tricks, man. Get caught up in the trick bag, man. All right. So with that, I'm giving all praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. All right, Baba Baba Kwame Ashala. On to the next one.